Okay, so I'm here with Katherine, and we were just talking about the transparent federal budget, and I asked her about what was her favorite feature out of all of the different aspects that I was talking about. And your answer is?
The accessibility of information to the general public. I think basically one of the main barriers between humans and their government is when digesting the information. There's so much information out there. I mean, think about the legislation that is proposed, passed, discussed, every day that we're just not even aware of. We don't pay attention because we can't. It's a tremendous amount of information in this stuff. So by tagging, by making it dynamic, by making it available, you suddenly educate people at a level that was not necessarily possible before. Or at least that's what intrigues me about it.
Yeah, I think the example that I used was the breast cancer one, where someone could actually go, and one of the aspects that we've been talking about a lot is the topical nature of it and the issue nature of it. I think that makes it so much more accessible. So like you and I, being geeks,
right,
we can go search on privacy and sit there and see what's happening in regards to privacy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or maybe Wi-Fi. Or tags along those natures.
What is my government doing for me in protecting my privacy online?
Yeah, definitely. So.
Or the opposite. What if I am, let's play evil for a minute. If I'm the evil corporation and I don't want my people's privacy protected, I want to sell. Maybe I want to pay attention to that.
Exactly. Right.
Not that that's really evil. Devil's advocate. I don't know.
I can tell you about some of my other projects later.
Yeah, really. Plug linuxjournal.com, where there's frequently debate about Facebook. Yeah, there's a lot of Docsternals has some really interesting theories about. It's not so much theories. There's this drive to create a social network by the people for the people, kind of.
Right, and that's one huge thing about doing the open source social network, which is one of the 3 parts that I told you about, is that one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm filing for patents on the license, and the nonprofit owns it, and then whoever uses it has to agree to a certain user agreement to use it that respects users' rights.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's very important.
It's consumer empowerment.
Yeah,
it's consumer individual empowerment.
Well, one interesting discussion that we had on that is, and now I'm diverging off into privacy, is one of the things that I've said frequently is your privacy's gone. It's already, privacy is secrecy is gone. It's there's so much information that's already available out there, and we're not going to be able to really stop that easily.
I've accepted it and moved on.
Yes.
I have no secrets.
Yes, we know that now. But the thing that we need to start looking at now is privacy and reframing that as a rights argument. Like, do you have the right to do anything with that information? Do you have the right to bother me? Do you have the right to restrict my health insurance? Things of that nature. And that's what we need to start. Yeah, and that's the thing we need to start working on. So
I've never heard that. It was designed as sort of like an ironic comedy audio file that passed around by email, and it was like you're calling and ordering a pizza, and they look up, your magazine subscriptions and your cholesterol, and they tell you can't have the double pepperoni, you have to have the veggie, and it's really, because they can't, accept the liability of selling you a pepperoni pizza. It was really frightening, but funny.
Yeah, that was actually done by one of the participants for designing this, which is Kathy Mitchell.
Really?
The Consumers Union. Yeah.
Small world.
Yeah.
I liked
That's fabulous. Yeah. Cool. Thank you.